Raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the park pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga.
What is up, guys? It is Shiesty, and we got another video, another commentary. Starting off, there's just a random tester march being set on me, and free kills. I'll take it. I'm always up for some free kills. So he's being in their DO7. They are a pretty big guild, a pretty big family, and they're a little scary. And one of them ends up burning me, and that video will be coming soon, but not today. So, it was just a random 250k, good gear, but a 250k tester march. He decided not to pursue this, and neither did his guild. So this is just a little clip before the real action, which starts here. And I'm doing this leaderless march. Big shout out to Lucky. He's a good friend of mine, and we were on a call, and he was helping me bait because I couldn't bring my hyper here to bait for me. So big shout out to Lucky. But anyways, we got two people here. Talk to God, ironically, as you'll see now, had given me a visit previously the day before, and a little more than a visit. He is the one that led to, what was it, UAE like 18 with a bunch of numbers, but a 2.3 billion might player rallying me. He is what led up to that, because this guy is not the brightest and chose to get capped. So it's going to be a kind of a long flashback, but you know, I thought it was really funny just to see him come visit me again. And I'm not sure if he recognized me after he came, but he left pretty quickly after. He didn't wait for my leader to get back. So it might have been because Killer the Big was also there, and he's like, okay, I'm not gonna just fight for this guy's leader, or for the leader that I had coming back. Or he might have recognized it because it's the same hive. Ironically, in the first part of this flashback, Talk to God was in the exact same spot that my trap currently is in this video. So it's really ironic. So if you remember, there's an open camp in the corner, top right there of that clip. That's where I'm sitting now in this clip. So Talk to God left, and I just wanted to show that real quick. He left after like a minute. I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he had to go do something for WoW. But my leader's walking back. Killer the Big sending his attack. Not terribly timed, but not great. No like fodder. So kind of odd in that sense. Like, he didn't send like a full real march. But anyways, he hits me. He sped up, so I didn't get to counter. And I'm just going to be ready to heal in case more of TMD comes. I wasn't really familiar with them, and they are a relatively big guild. So, I gotta be ready. Just leave a couple minutes left on the healing so it's not obvious I'm online. And he hit in non-war gear. So, another interesting thing. But follows up again. No buffers, no T2 buffers to minimize losses. Just a straight up attack. I go ahead and counter this time. It's just really odd that, you would just save a couple extra T4. Like, I don't know what his point was to send this 250k leaderless march after his 250k with a leader got capped. It's just really odd to me. Maybe he was trying to see what does the most damage to me. But again, T2 buffers to take all the dead would have been way more efficient. It's just weird. But in these bigger kingdoms, it's also great for me as a trap because it's free kills, free T4 kills. If they don't care, fine with me. If they do care, it's still fine with me, but again, it's whatever. Kind of like a random march there. It looks like he just kind of sent like auto select things. It's just I don't understand it. It's just weird. You think you'd at least use your preset? It's confusing. But yeah, the second march he sent, I think, a preset, or the heroes looked like it at least. So anyways, we wait for a minute, and then his guild comes in to give me a visit. So they got to clear the camps, and what Lucky was telling me here on the call was when they hit my camp, I need to switch to like a different phalanx so I can throw them off. And that was definitely a good idea. Whether it mattered really probably didn't come into effect, but like these guys just didn't, or Oliver specifically, which is the one who hit my camp, didn't decide to incorporate that. But if they were smart, they should have tried to. So I almost like overthought to outplay them. I like, when you just try too hard, it kind of backfires, even though it didn't necessarily backfire in this situation. I'm just saying, I was trying to like be really smart and outplay them. So like they see I'm an infantry phalanx, they send cav. Well, not these guys. They don't quite play by those rules. So, it's just funny that they wouldn't be that aware in a situation like this. Like, again though, they sent T4 without T2 on a test march. Like, you can't expect too much. But anyways, they set the rally and join up. A couple of them joined. They end up filling the rally, and we skip ahead to about 20 seconds left, and I decide it's time to leave. So random out. This time I don't plan to shield early. I plan to wait till at least they use 1 or 2 carpets. So get in my shielding position, if you will, and I'm waiting. I wasn't really familiar with them and how big of a guild they were yet, so wasn't expecting them to carpet, but they carpeted, so fine with me. I go ahead and check the rally real quick. No fodder either, which is just odd, especially using infantry. You think you'd put in some 4 range and cavalry because it wouldn't hurt, but again, whatever. Doesn't affect me. So anyways, I pour it to the Wonder. I pour it back to my spot, all comfortable, sitting right next to them, just kind of tease them a little bit, maybe lead up to something. And here I am admiring these boots because I'm really jealous. I wish I could get these on my trap. I don't know how much they spent on those, but I'm just really jealous. But anyways, just some random third party decides to send a tester march in. Also T4, no T2 buffers. It's something I gotta get used to in these kingdoms. People just don't care. It's kind of crazy, but great for me. And so he sends it in, he speeds it in, just random and odd, but he does so. And once again, I will cash in on the kills gladly. So go ahead and get them ready to heal in case of an emergency, and go back to my little spot on the map and check out the little thing. He find familiars, not that it really matters, and just a weird march. Like, I don't understand it. Anyways, if you look right below Killer the Big to the left of him, now you'll see he ported closer. Sean did, I believe. Yeah, Sean. And he sent another infantry march this time. First time it was mainly cavalry. This time it was infantry. So maybe he's just testing to see what does the most damage. I still don't know what his point was, because you would think if he was testing with all his T4, he would end up with a real attack or a rally or something. But no, he just wanted to waste some T4, I guess. And again, fine by me. So as you can see, he's a little confused here. I don't know specifically what. Maybe if he's just wondering if I was online. It would have been funny if I would have emoted back, but I didn't want to expose it to him because you never know. Moving forward once again, we gain a couple attacks on me, so I switch gear. This is my time to shine, heal the troops, and I go ahead and third attack. So I get into the infirms, open up some food, a little more than I probably should have, but I end up using pretty much all of it anyways in the future. And then for the last attack, it's pretty far away and they aren't speeding up, so I ran them, because it is the worst when 1 or 2 people attack you and you cap them, and then there's a third march coming or a second march coming and they recall, because it's just that one extra march you could have randomed and got, but they saw everyone get capped and they recalled. So I randomed before that could happen and I got an extra bit. As you can see right there, I countered this march, which is really nice. I usually sit in ranged phalanx, so I would have gotten countered, or I would have hit even. I mean, the next one I would have got countered on this one. So it was nice that I was in the right phalanx for this. I still would have done okay, but like they both had really good gear, so it was nice that I got the counter, but minimized a little bit of damage there and got a few leaders. And I believe Kiki was the leader of the guild, if I remember right. And I think that was also a full mythic March, but then this one also kind of wimped out and isn't a leader, unfortunately. Doesn't really matter. And as you can see, I got a rally set on me, and weirdly enough, it's by the leaderless guy. So not a lot of coordination in that aspect, but I think right here I get familiar attacked. Yeah, I stole this guy's level 2 monster or something. It's just kind of funny. But anyways, about 15 seconds left, so I random out of there. I definitely do not want to be taking a rally. Not at least by will. So yeah. We're not gonna talk about that situation. Anyways. I'm waiting for the rally launch. I think they're just speeding in some troops. Just the normal thing, and getting an invading army. And then the Colossian comes. I'm waiting for the speed up. They don't end up speeding up, but I'm getting more attacks set on me, and I'm just kind of paranoid that maybe someone's next to me and maybe I'm getting gangbanged. So I'm like, okay, let's just end it now. And what I have started doing is I'll have it all up on my phone. So when I get a rally on me, I'll random, and then I'll be in the shield menu, and on my I can look at my castle. So if someone ports next to me, I can see if I'm maybe about to get soloed, so I can prepare for that too if they're not speeding up the rally, of course. So anyways, here I go attempting to transfer into the Wonder and then back to the spot once again to tease them. And now let's just give them a little emo. And they weren't done with me, actually, so there's going to be a follow-up to this video. They do stay for a little more, and I get a couple extra attacks on me, but that will be in the next video. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for getting this far into the video, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace out.
Go.